So what exactly are you doing in Baltimore? Next year, is that what you said?
Yeah, next year. It's not going to be long. I'm going to DC to see a bunch of friends. And then, yeah.
Oh, but not me.
No, yes, you.
I will likely never be in Baltimore.
I don't think so. I think you would have mentioned it to me before now if it included me.
Oh, it just got planned.
By whom? The friends?
By me.
Do the other friends know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm the last to find out.
Correct.
Add like an add-on, like you added me on because it was like, ah, crap, I gotta include him. Although I don't know if I want to see it because the last time I saw you, you got like everyone sick. So.
Did you actually get sick?
We'll talk about that after the theme. This is the Experience Podcast with me and someone else.
Hello, I'm back. Yay.
And I'm Front.
Oh, okay, hi Front, how you doing?
And not too bad.
Okay, we gotta coordinate the move. How do we do this again?
Who said we were in the same entity?
It was implied.
Daniel, what are you?
I'm abstaining from whatever this is.
Abstinence is the best way to secure a non-pregnancy.
That's what I was told.
That's what I was taught in Georgia.
I don't think any of us will be worrying about pregnancy anytime soon, but just in case.
Well, you never know. But that's just technology.
I think impreg is a few years away, and God, I hope to never live to see it.
I've heard that before. Mpreg. Dan, are you familiar with Mpreg?
Yeah, do we? Okay, go ahead. I was gonna say you have to get it. Go ahead.
We're going straight for degeneracy this time. This was an NC or NC-17 podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, guys. Talk about pregnancy.
No. We're not talking about pregnancy. We're talking about Mpreg.
Well, you see, mistakes into miracles, guys. When a man loves another man, and biology doesn't matter anymore, you get body crimes, and that's about it.
Bang.
Don't ever browse Tumblr or 4chan.
Tumblr still exists.
I think. Wait a minute, I forgot they banned all the porn on there. It probably doesn't.
I don't think I've ever been on Tumblr.
You missed a whole lot of 2014 edgy teenage girls bitching about communism.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of a joke, but I can't. I'm kind of slow today.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. Today? So, what's going on, guys? Other than Tumblr and pregnancy and...
I don't know. What's up with you?
No, I got nothing. Chase?
Well, gee, that makes three of us. We're just the most absolutely lively guest you can possibly have. Whole lot of fucking waiting. That's what I'm doing.
Daniel just went on a cross-country road trip, and you say you got nothing to talk about?
That was a long time ago. I've talked about it on, I think, a couple podcasts.
Well, not with us.
Then. Not with you two, so it's going to be a repeat for our listeners. But I went across country. I met up with Noah. He got me sick. I mean, that's really all you need to know.
He got you sick? Oh my God. He gave you the coronavirus thing.
I did not get
allegedly. Allegedly.
Allegeds.
Well, there's a trial date set for next year. So.
Oh no.
We'll figure out exactly what happened. You could be a carrier. You could be a non-symptomatic carrier.
just like with HIV.
Are you?
Yeah, just like you did for HIV. Hey, what's going on, Chase?
Whoa.
Okay. Shit, I did not know you were paused. My bad.
That's not true. That is fake news.
Yes, I would hope so. That is disgusting. Sorry for your loss.
Anyway,
I did not get.
Who's clicking like every 3 seconds? I can't do it. I can't do that.
Sorry, I was clicking my microphone to kind of mute myself.
Okay.
Sometimes I pick up.
Hear your every breath.
You ended up causing a bigger distraction by clicking it on and off.
Oh, good. Excellent. So the first 10 minutes. Okay, so just to be clear, the first 10 minutes of this podcast is getting cut, right?
I mean, I have to. It's just I can't do it.
It's literally unlistable garbage.
This
is the experience with Daniel and somebody else.
It's been 10 minutes? No, it's been like 2 minutes.
Yeah. No, there's a counter in the top left.
That's the meeting.
No, that's the recording. But in podcast time, it'll be like.
What? We've not been talking for 10 minutes.
We've been talking for 11 minutes and 24 seconds.
Well, that's the total. Yeah, that's the total.
It's been like 3 minutes.
This is the podcast where we explain how the recording works. That's
how time. We are demonstrating time dilation for the first time in the laboratory.
Yeah. The 11 minutes is how long Chase, I think, has been on the call.
Okay. Yes, it's been recording for like 3 minutes.
We've been recording for now. It just passed the 7-minute mark on mine.
Okay, I said 3 minutes like 3 minutes ago though.
But like 30 seconds of that will get cut for the theme. So it's been
this is behind the scenes with Daniel and somebody else.
Yeah, since we've been talking about the time of the podcast, a couple minutes have passed. You are correct, Noel.
Yes.
So it's a little confusing that you're kind of using outdated information.
Okay.
For something that we need to be updating in real time.
Absolutely. We need immediate intel. We need up-to-date data. That's everybody's favorite analytics joke.
Huh?
So anyway, now that Chase, I just saw you click the mic on, but I didn't hear it, so it was fine.
I'm just gonna spam the mute button over and over again for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, I have a bunch of cars going on outside, so I'm hoping that's not coming through because I got a somewhat major artery outside my apartment.
I thought you said you had like a stented artery there for a second. I'm like, holy shit, did you have surgery too?
No.
Did you have surgery? Ooh, let's talk about your surgery.
No, I did not have surgery. I know somebody who is. Somebody has brain. That I know has having brain surgery right now, or recovering from brain surgery.
Okay, that's good. I guess. The fact that it's done.
Yeah.
I don't know. So anyway, Daniel, I have a question for you.
I'd like not to answer it, but go ahead.
Okay, never mind.
What do you got?
How do you like your new area, your new job?
I mean, it's slow at first.
6 a.m. or 5 a.m. or what? Sorry, like 2 a.m.
What are you asking?
How do you like not
How's
waking
the crime rate in your area now, Dan?
So many questions. Okay. I don't have to work at night anymore. That's a plus. I've definitely noticed the sleep. Like, I'm not even getting great sleep, but it's marginally better, or relatively better, I guess, than before. Like, I went from basically pulling, like, the equivalent would be like pulling an all-nighter every like 3 days versus right now where I'm getting like 6-ish hours of sleep a night. So like not great, but like again, a lot better than before. So I'm working on that.
That's a good way to cut your life by not getting enough sleep.
Oh yeah. Well, like I said, like it's like 6 right now, which I think is like probably the minimum healthy amount of sleep, right?
Yeah.
I guess it's like right on the border of like, I'm obviously not trying to sleep that little. Like I just end up waking up like an hour early or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think that'll help. That'll change over time. It should be getting better soon. And then, but again, it's just so much better. Like I don't have headaches all the time anymore, stuff like that. It's like I can notice even like at a bad, like you said, like it's kind of like a borderline healthy. It's still not great. I still feel better than before, or I don't have those negative consequences. Anyway, and then as far as what was the other question? The area, is there crime in the area? No,
I was memeing, but okay.
I think I'm gonna answer it because I don't live in DC. I live in Maryland, so it's pretty different, and I think it's probably above average for like
a new state.
The new state?
A new state.
Well, I lived in Maryland for like 10 years.
I don't want to hear about it. So. 10? That's it? 10 years? Wait a minute.
See.
Where are you?
Not even. I lived in Maryland. I moved to Maryland when I was like 10.
Why did you never tell me this?
So it was like 8 years, I guess, if you don't count like college as living. Because I considered that time living in, you know.
Where were you born? Where did you grow up?
I've been all over the place.
Everywhere. Name it now.
I was born in Earth. I was born on Earth. That's because Krypton just didn't have any hospitals open. I was born in New York City. Technically, the hospital was in the Bronx.
That is still New York City.
But my parents' apartment was in Manhattan, so it was a little weird. Like, what the deal was there? I think they were going to school. It's a little complicated, but anyway, New York City. But then that was only for like a year or so, and then we moved to a town outside of Philadelphia, we'll say.
Gross.
For like a couple of years, and then New Orleans.
What grosser?
For like 7-ish years.
What the? You lived in New Orleans for 7 years? And you never told me this?
And then we were displaced due to, unfortunate circumstances. So I actually went to school in Houston for like a year. Maybe like 8 months or so. Yeah. I want to say it was like just the fall half of the school year. Plus like the prior, maybe a full year. I can't remember.
With Atlanta.
I tell people it was about a year in Houston. And then pretty much after that I went to Maryland. And then I think you know the rest. I think you're caught up by then. Because by then I went to school in Georgia.
A lot of places.
So, I've been all over, yes.
And what was your favorite place to be at, Daniel?
New York City. The infancy. Loved it. The wonderful ones.
Yeah, the wonderful ones. That's what they say. I don't know.
Is that why you don't have any friends?
That's why I don't have any friends.
Yeah, makes sense.
What about all our band bros? Aren't they still permanently friends or something?
No, last time I saw one, they got me sick. What was that, Noah?
Okay, I did not put you sick. Calm down. You got me. You ever thought about that? Even though I wasn't sick?
You weren't sick.
Yeah, so.
That wouldn't make any sense.
He admits it.
Anyway, so that's that. That's my history. I don't think you can hear it. It's not that exciting. I just moved around a bit. It's not.
Well, I've been stuck in Georgia the majority of my life and barely ever traveled. So you want to say me lose some?
Yeah, I've been to Georgia my whole life too. I have traveled, but not that much. I'm going to Vegas.
You go see your friends.
Oh hell yeah, Vegas. What's your plan in Vegas, Bellagio?
I have no idea. My dad planned the whole thing for him and his girlfriend, and then he broke up with her. So now I get to go.
All right, now you're his girlfriend, I guess.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's not a romantic getaway.
I don't think it is anymore. I hope it's not.
What? No, it's not. I know.
You guys are eloping. No,
that is not true. No, I know.
Take it from me, guys. Skip that phase.
Well, it is Vegas. I don't know. Isn't everything legal in Vegas?
Only on Tuesday.
I don't think that's how that works.
I will be there on
everything.
Be there on a Tuesday. I'm leaving on Monday. But yeah, I'm going to a football game. I'm going to see U2 in the Sphere.
Wow, dude.
You know the Sphere is?
So, I don't know. I've never listened to U2. Wait, I have like once. Are they any good?
They're okay. I mean, I like U2. I'm not like a huge fan, but they're pretty good. But, I mean, they've got some really good songs. But the Sphere, that's what I'm more excited for. Do you know what the Sphere is?
I do not know what the Sphere is.
Daniel, you know what the Sphere is, right?
The Sphere.
Bruh.
Let me look it up. Hold on. Is it what I'm thinking?
It's like the arena that's a sphere and has like millions, that might not be accurate, of LED lights on the outside.
Yes, that sounds familiar.
And you can just light up as whatever they programmed to light it up. Like, it's been lit up as like basketball, emojis. I don't even know. Just.
Is it going to be basketball emojis while you're listening to U2?
I don't know. It's also like fully lit up on the inside too, I think. Look up Vegas Sphere.
Yeah, it's just a sphere.
Vegas Sphere.
Yeah, and then look at like the images of it and see if you can find any cool ones.
And post them on the podcast so that way our listeners can see.
Oh, they can look it up with us. Especially if they're driving.
Well, they definitely. You know what? I was driving earlier today, and a woman behind me like had her whole face was covered with her phone.
She must have a tiny face.
I guess that's the use of tablets now. Is just. I was watching botched plastic surgery last night with my mom, and I figure instead of getting your face redone, you can just put your phone in front of your face and AI generate something that looks not as hideous.
Wait, we should do that.
Turn your 5 into an 8 real quick.
Whoa, there's some cool Sphere pics.
Microsoft Sam never looked so attractive.
Hey, what'd you call me?
Cortana.
But yeah, so I'm going to Vegas next month. Hopefully I don't lose that much money.
Well,
you're going to lose a lot of money.
What?
Well, the problem is, Chase, Noah has a gambling problem. So.
You're going. Okay, so set aside like $500 that you're willing to part with.
No, not even that much, Chase.
More?
No, it's a lot more than that. We're talking.
I put down $60 and I came away with like 80.
Wow, high roller.
But I wasn't there.
Rain Man over here has got the codes.
I know, right?
So shit.
No,
you should
it's not like gambling though, because that was all the time I had.
I don't know.
We'll
see what happens.
Daniel.
Yeah,
and I got a nice $7.
That's true. It's true. You could have made a lot more money if you stopped when I told you to, but
Yeah, but I could have lost if I stopped before I did.
That's math.
I made a big
facts.
It's true. If you say the opposite of what I said, it could be true.
You're up, you're down, as long as you finish,
But you finish while you're up. That's really all there is to it.
I did. Although when I went to Baltimore, I did not. Last year. I was up like $300 at one point. And then I was down like $200, $300. But it's okay.
You sell high. You just got a big
so again,
the highest.
There's a slight gambling problem there, is all I'm getting at.
I've gambled like 3
I think those are the only 3 times I've been in I've gambled.
And that's all you need.
Unless you count birthday
One
when I
and
bought
done.
a ticket. And went for $2 and won $5.
Hey, you've never bought a raffle ticket in your life?
That's okay. That's not what I mean by gambling.
You
Funko Pops, right? Or pachinko machines. What are those? Nowadays it's like microtransactions on fucking League of Legends or something.
Is that gambling?
What about the game where it's like a crane and you got to pick up a toy?
That's
those.
Is that no? Like the rig, like the.
Those are always a gamble. You have a 90% chance of losing, and you try anyway.
That's been proven to be like rigged.
It's just evil what they do to children, you know.
What did you do to children?
Why then?
No.
No comment?
That is a no.
Guys, let me ask you a question. I have it's a technical question. I have a gas-powered oven, okay?
Yes, I've had one before.
The oven I ran, like last night, I want to say, or the night before, whatever it was. The temperature in my apartment
skyrocket
5 degrees.
Yes.
That's insane, isn't it?
Every time you use the stove, or especially the oven, you're going to be sweating.
Why?
Like,
isn't gas great, guys?
Yeah. These gas-powered electronics. I had to like open the door. It's like it was like 45 degrees outside, and I was like, I gotta open the door. It's too hot here because I have my heat on. I guess I could have put the air conditioning on, but I didn't think that was necessary. I was like, I'll just open the door.
Yeah, no, that's smart.
By the way, anything you cook in a gas stove, or it's gonna cook unevenly. People are like, dude, you gotta cook with gas. It gives you an even cook or whatever the fuck. It's like the dumbest fucking argument. The gas oven, by the way, is one of the worst inventions ever for cooking. It's never gonna cook right. You're gonna burn shit if it's too high or too low to the flame. Shit can get cold easier because I think it's convection. I don't remember the thermo shit, but current, the heat current basically of the air is just really uneven and shitty in gas, and the quicker you get rid of it, the better. But ranting.
It's not as bad as the chicken slapper.
Yes, that will actually cook things over time. Friction is a powerful tool.
Yeah, no, it won't.
This is a brand new gas stove, though. So this one, and oven. So this one's not terrible. Actually, I did have a gas leak when I got in here. I didn't run the oven for I guess the first couple of weeks I was here, and then I ran it and I had a gas leak. So I pretty much died. And I put in a maintenance request the next day. They came in. I was at work, so they're like, yeah, we're going to check it out. And then later that day, they're like, yeah, we just replaced the whole thing. So I guess they rolled out the whole stove and oven combo thing and brought me a brand new one.
Yeah, that thing was old and fucked, and you'll get all kinds of maintenance.
No,
on
that one was that one was a brand new one too. So I don't think the issue was the oven. I think they just like something wasn't connected or something. I guess they thought it was easier just to replace the whole thing.
Well, we couldn't quite find out where your fucking leak was, but this will take care of it. It will remove the problem.
I still think there's a small leak. It's definitely better than it was, but there's still it's still a little too gassy in here,
That's just
I have to guess. Yeah, it might just be me, but like I can still kind of smell the gas from like over in the living room. So I'm like,
You're gonna want to get that one checked out because that one over time can lead to issues.
Yeah. Well, I'll ask them if it keeps being an issue. Like I said,
it will be.
It might just be like a brand new one, and you gotta work it in. We'll see if it's still an issue because I will say the second time I ran it was better than the first. So I don't know what's going on right now. I'm still tinkering with it. But I guess if I have an issue, they'll just replace it the next day. So it's not. Probably just give me the first one back.
That'd be funny.
It doesn't. I will say they get the new one that doesn't match my fridge and my dishwasher, like the style. So
It's time to replace the dishwasher and fridge, apparently.
yeah, that's what someone else said. They're like, yeah, you got to tell them there's a gas leak on the dishwasher in the fridge. The dishwasher
There's a
actually
massive
had a problem.
coolant leak in the fridge. It just bled everywhere into the fucking main body somehow, and it ruined all my food. Give me a new one, please.
The dishwasher had a problem. It didn't have the water hooked up or something wasn't hooked up, and so they had to order they just ordered a new part for that. But I haven't had an issue with the fridge yet. I don't think. Nothing's been warm. Other than that, it's a great place.
You live alone?
Well, I live with myself.
That's what alone means.
Me, myself, and I have a great
better.
conversation.
Yeah, it sounds better.
Are you lonely?
See, that's what the implication is if you say you live alone.
Are you lonely? Yes or no?
No, I am doing
I
fantastic.
know someone for that.
Do I what?
Do you need company? I know someone for that. I know a guy.
No, please no. Please no.
You know a guy who knows a guy? And what's his specialty?
I know the guy.
Whoever it
There's
is.
no middleman.
And what does this guy do for a living?
No.
Is he a repairman?
No, he just, you know, people are lonely sometimes. They just need a friend.
Now, is that a capital F or,
No, there's no F. There's actually a C and a W.
K?
No K. You know what I did the other day?
What?
I feel like my audio is not working.
No, it is.
We can hear all of that nonsense.
No, shut up. I said, you know what I did the other day?
Yeah, I think we're just ignoring you. I think that's what the consensus is here.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Well, Noah left. Chase, how's it going? Any
Well,
updates in your life?
That was in and out a lot. Usually he stops in and then leaves earlier, but
Yeah.
What's that?
Any updates on your? No, we're
And
not
he's
fighting
back.
here.
he overcame the immense IT difficulties to get here.
Yeah. What were you saying?
I don't remember. Okay, so I have another issue that maybe you guys can help. I have again. It's a different type of issue. Like I said, I have a new apartment, so I'm getting mail from previous tenants, right?
Same.
You will always have that, even in a non-apartment.
Well, okay. Well, some of these are like the gas bill and the like some tolls. It was like these are kind of like things they need to have. So I wrote what you're supposed to do. Right,
let me stop you there, Daniel. The reason you're getting them and not him is because they are late, overdue, and aren't being paid. They will not stop either.
Well, I wrote not at this address and I put it back in the mailbox, which is what you're supposed to do, right? So that way
Really?
USPS hopefully they have mail forwarding and USPS will see that and they'll send it to the right address. USPS.
Daniel, they're not going to have the right address. They're not going to have.
Yeah, USPS sent them all back. I have like 10 pieces of mail now that I have to figure out what to do with because USPS is like, yeah, we don't know what to do with this, so we're sending it back to you. So like
into the garbage can.
Well, no, because I don't
You
know.
can't
Actually,
open
it's
it, so
there.
you have to throw them away.
I know I can't open it. So
Absolutely
well,
open, Noah.
my
I
next
read
plan is
people's
to
bills all the time.
Yeah, you
Chase,
throw
that's
away.
illegal.
What?
You guys, you think I give a fuck about what's legal anymore?
That's true.
You should open other people's mail, bruh. The federal.
Oh no, my handler might have to get me arrested for one.
Well, anyway, my next plan is to go to the leasing office, and hopefully they have contact information, and they can get their new address.
I care about this much more than I would.
I know. I care about this so much more than any other people. Hold on. I got so many things. Oh, I left it in my car. I was about to go get the pile of mail, but I don't know. I figure I might as well try to get it to the right person. There's also, it's not even like there's multiple people. Like I've gotten mail from I've seen 4 different names, I think.
Dude, I've got mail from like 7 different people in my new place.
Okay,
I know. Like, why are there so many different names?
Because the postal service is terrible.
Well, when you move, you should go to USPS online. You can do it online.
Yeah, you do mail forwarding, but Daniel, when people move and don't give a fuck because they're moving from apartments and don't want to be found because they're have overdue bills and shit, they're just gonna dump their mail and you just dump it in the garbage.
Yeah, but that will still affect their credit. Like you need to pay the bill.
Daniel. These people don't give 2 flying fucks about their credit.
Oh my god. There's going to be like debt collectors knocking down my door.
Dan, you can ignore debt collectors for a very long time.
I know, but like I know the people can. They can. Of course, they can ignore it because they're going to be knocking on my door, not the people who actually owe the money.
No, the debt collectors call first.
I know, but
and most of them are robots.
It's like. This is not a hard thing. Although I will say, USPS lost the mail. They almost lost it. I just got it. They lost the mail that confirms that I moved addresses. Like they couldn't even send it. They couldn't even send the prove your new address thing until it took them. They lost that mail. So they're not great. The USPS isn't great. I'll say that. But still, this is an easy process, and I understand. I understand people have different morals, I suppose, but this is not hard. It took
Indeed, you can just throw it in the trash and it becomes very easy.
I know. I can make it easier for myself, but I don't know. All right, well, that's my mail thing. All right, so what you guys are telling me is just give up, I think.
Just throw it in the trash and it goes away.
Well, if the person at the leasing office doesn't know what to do with it, then I might just have to do that because there's no other option at this point.
That person
I can send it back to the post.
Just dump it in the trash, or they're going to take it off your hands and dump it in the trash.
Well, my thinking is they'll have a phone number or something or an email. They have to because the previous tenant would have to have that. Maybe they expunge that from their record, but I don't think they do that. I would think they would have the information for this very reason.
Probably not actual bills. No one gets bills these days. They get it all automatically online.
You also get a paper bill now, depending on what you're...
That's true. Yeah, a lot of these still
never
have
get a bill. It's all paperless. Credit card bills are paperless. Everything's paperless.
For the most part. Well, these tolls, like if you had
Is that even neat?
Road tolls? A road toll,
what is that?
I don't know how to describe it. It's one of the basic things.
You pay money to drive on a road. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You pay to a station.
You pay money to drive on a road, like a bridge.
Pay for that at the time.
Huh?
I thought you just pay for that at the time. You go through it.
So there's different types of tolls. Some of them have a pay station. Some of them just have a thing where it's you pay with EasyPass, or they get your license plate and they bill you in the mail.
Jeez, that's dumb.
They take a picture and then you just bill you in the mail.
Doesn't that sound unconstitutional now?
No.
So a lot of these tolls, okay, well, I don't mean to sound like Chase here, but a lot of these tolls, the consequence of not paying them is not that high.
But Daniel, your credit will tumble after not paying that.
So those aren't as big of a deal as the electric bill. But
no, that's impossible for the electric bill to go to the wrong place. It's literally for a place.
Yeah, they sent it
No,
to
it's
here,
not for a place
addressed to the
to
previous
account.
person.
It can come to the wrong place.
Yeah, they send it to.
Guys, I'm
they send the
speaking
electric
from
bill.
experience in all of this. I've been doing this shit for 10 years, guys.
Yeah, I mean, no. The last month that you
pays for electric
rent a
bill
place.
check.
With
I
what
don't
now?
know. Well,
You don't. No,
maybe
you
they
don't
don't have an
write a check. They
account.
just send you an invoice.
That doesn't happen unless you like
Well,
opt
okay.
out. It's like paperless.
So Noah, you can pay online without having an account while also getting paper bills. Right? They send you the paper bill, then you go online and pay for it.
Never experienced that.
You what?
Well, that's probably what's happening.
Yeah, I know. They send the paper bill, then you go online, you pay for it. You don't have to log in. You just like type in the account number and then you pay with a credit card or whatever, or bank account, whatever you want to use, and then you do it again the next month.
That's stupid. Second of all,
I'm saying that's a viable path.
Anyway.
No, it happens all the time.
I'm not saying that's the best way to do this. I'm just saying that is a way you could do that.
Utilities bill, my heat bill, my Georgia Power bill, my credit card bills. I've never gotten a piece of mail for any of them.
Well, I got a bunch of
40, Noah. There's a lot of people who are 40 and older who remember what paper is like and prefer it.
If you're okay, I can understand that. If you're the fucking Gen X.
I also get a bunch of like the startup mail. Like you have, like I get mail confirming I got paper mail confirming that I'm auto enrolling or I'm rolling in online, or what do I say? Enrolling in paperless billing. Like they send me paper to tell me that I'm going to be paperless.
Thing.
Modernity is great, guys.
That's a one-time thing, right?
I know, but I get a lot of it. Like,
Yeah.
What is this? Why did I get this? I'm going to open my mail in front of on air here. You're going to hear some mail opening. It's ASMR episode, guys.
Welcome to the mail sorting experience with Daniel and somebody else. This time,
confirms that you are
don't share your
now
social,
trusted.
Daniel. Be careful.
Oh my god, no, I was like joking, but like this is actually the mail. It's saying you're confirming that you're getting paperless billing.
For what?
For my electric bill thing.
Exactly. So that's exactly my point.
Well, hold on, Noah, there's more. What is this? What is this? Oh, this might be something else. Well, because I don't know what. I've got a lot of like mail. My old job is telling me open enrollment is starting.
Please, God, come back. Oh wait, sorry.
Like they forgot that I don't work there anymore.
Daniel, they forgot you existed the moment you exit the building.
I know. Well, what is this? Oh my god.
Is it a dead body?
This is the credit card. No, this is the credit card that was lost in the mail that I guess wasn't anymore. They found it.
Was blind, but now I see. Lost, but now I am found. Amazing credit card.
I got a new credit card like a month ago. It never came, so I just said, "Give me a new one." So the new one came, and now this is the original one.
Well, just cut it up and throw it away.
Well, it doesn't matter. That credit card doesn't exist anymore because it's it's been canceled online. You can't use that. I don't think, right? You can't just go online and activate this, I wouldn't think.
Yeah, probably not.
It'll be sitting in my like desk for like 10 years now. Because I don't know, I'm a hoarder. It's just what happens. Like I've got so much mail today, it's like insane. Like what is this? This is telling me I got mail that I changed my address for my new job. This is like a postcard telling me that, oh, that's something else. That's all going through my, what is this? Yeah, this is my old job. Let's see what this is. I'm only halfway through this, guys. Oh, this is my pay stub that I asked for. No, it's not. This is, Oh, this is my 401k transfer paperwork. Yeah.
A lot of this stuff comes through paper, actually. Not everything is email.
Yeah, this one right here is it's the change of address thing. That was lost in the mail that I reported lost in the mail. I guess they found it. Confirming that I'm at my new address, that they couldn't deliver to my new address. I got a Bed Bath and Whatever coupon.
You mean Beyond, not whatever?
No, it's basically whatever. It's Bed Bath and Whatever.
I thought that went bankrupt.
Oh, okay.
I know. I thought that too. I think they did.
That would be not Target yet.
Okay, so that's done. Wait, that's all? Is that all this is? No, that's insane. Wait, what? The official USPS mail comes with ads.
They're an official government corporation. They need to make money, and they look at the internet and they're like, the best way to make money is just to,
Like I got a Hello Fresh thing here. I literally have ads. That's kind of funny. They partner with these companies to put ads in this.
Are they telling you to drink AG1 yet, Daniel?
There's a Wayfair, there's HelloFresh, there's Harry's razors. I don't even know what this one is. Oh, DoorDash. And then there's a USPS. Dasher. There's a USPS ad inside there. Like, yeah, I know what it is. Rugs.com. Do you guys need rugs? Because you could save an extra 10% when you buy 2 or more rugs from rugs.com. So there's that. Oh, some more ads. This is all ads. Holy crap. Wow. I didn't know this was a thing. I hope I don't get more of these ads. I have been bombarded by People magazine.
You ever got just like spam mail?
You know what? I didn't get a lot. I did get spam mail.
No,
90%.
Just to make this clear, before spam email and before ads and shit, it came from the paper version. Just to be clear.
But also Noah, I understand. Obviously I understand the concept of spam mail, but you don't expect spam mail within your official mail. Like these like coupons were within the packet. Within the packet of my USPS mail. It's not like an extra magazine. This is like inside the envelope. Like it comes with it. Like imagine if you got a paycheck, but it came with like a Chick-fil-A coupon.
Well, that's a fucking double whammy right there. Free fucking Chick-fil-A and my paycheck.
What was the main thing in that envelope?
It was the official change of address confirmation letter.
You know what? I got that too, and I remember that. I remember there being ads in there.
Right?
Officially sponsored ads.
How do you pay? Do you have to get USPS Plus and you get no ads for this?
Indeed.
You got to get the no ads version. What is this?
Can you get of coverage? No, we need to impute backwards here. We need AdBlock Plus for USPS ads.
I know, right? Like this is termination of coverage.
Subscribe button or concept. I don't know.
Skip ad. This is termination of coverage for my old job. That makes sense. I finally got that. It's been a month and a half, but they got around to it. And then this last piece is, I think, my pension paperwork. I'm hoping it is. It's in a big envelope. That's how you know it's important. This is all today. This is not including the 10 pieces of mail that were not addressed to me. The stuff fell out of my mailbox when I went to open it.
Your cup runneth over with shit you should just probably auto dump in the trash. Back in my previous apartment, there was literally a trash can that sat out even in the rain next to the fucking outdoor or mailbox set. And so everyone just opened their shit and just dump it straight in the trash can.
This is not.
That's probably what you should do.
This is not my pension. So I gotta contact the guy and tell him that they did not send it. So, well, Anyway, that's been my my mail. Any questions? Well, I think we can end it there, Jen. That was kind of the highlight. We kind of ended on the high note. Is me going through my mail. Can't
That
really
is
beat
the first in podcast history right there. I've never heard anything of anywhere unless it's fan mail. That's all your adoring fan mail. I guess someone
That's
that's
true.
supposed to service likes you really.
It's
The
basically
podcast. Friend of
it's
the pod.
basically fan mail. And if anyone has an explanation for the change of address having ads,
They desperately need money, Daniel.
I'm also getting spam with People magazines. Like I'm literally getting like 3 or 4 every day in my mailbox. Like I know they don't make that many. I don't
Please
know.
subscribe.
They don't make. So I don't
They
know
too
how
need
I'm
money.
getting. Yeah, I don't know how People mag. They're just addressed. I don't know who they're addressed to. But
Anybody who will pay them money, Daniel.
People magazine. Luckily, the mailboxes. It's like a little central.
The exact same like cover.
No, they're different covers. Like they're different issues.
That's weird.
I know. I don't know what it is. Anyway, that's been the episode. Unless anyone has anything else they wanted to cover, any other mail-related things. That's really what this is about.
Well, Daniel reminding us of why everyone switched to email in the 90s, and, well, we're still stuck with email.
Oh, I might even get into the extra emails. I mean, that's next episode.
Next time on The Experience, we get to do email management, everybody's favorite that nobody does with their work computer.
You know what? Maybe this is a tease for next episode. I've been getting some weird emails on the podcast account too.
Oh shit. Pay them money, Daniel.
So
maybe it's a sponsor deal. You gotta try Kachava.